hills and mountains. This is different and cool. Sheep. I feel like we're in Victoria now. They've even bought us some VB for a little dinner delight. No one's happy about that. Took you a while to catch up. Sorry. Woof. That would hurt. Good evening.
Hello.
We are at Goat Track Camp in the Otway National Park. Today, number 17, I think. Day number 17. Getting pretty close. We uploaded number 16 video today.
Wow.
So I think it must be. So today, pretty simple day, but a good day. We started at Warrnambool and a bit of a late-ish start we had a late night last night, and then did a bit of shopping, got a coffee on the way out, did some video editing, and then pretty well soon after Warrnambool jumped on the Great Ocean Road, heading east, of course, and followed the Great Ocean Road through the farmland kind of country. Nothing super spectacular about that to start with.
Very significant amount or insignificant amount of ocean.
Yeah, that was notable.
To start off for the Great Ocean Road.
True. However, then it did deliver.
Then there was a lot of ocean.
After Port Campbell, I think. I can't actually remember. But we stopped, once it came down to the coast, we stopped at London Bridge, we stopped at Loch Ark and...
Loch Gorge?
Something like that.
Anyway.
And then 12 Apostles and another dirt track before 12 Apostles too, actually, which was beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, really striking that. I think I'd forgotten how... I'd been there before, but I forgot how vertical the, I guess, sandstone cliffs were.
Yeah.
Pretty cool formations, rough sea. And...
Cool to see the eastern states take on sea cliffs.
Yeah.
Like having seen the Nullarbor sea cliffs and then these ones as well. Yeah. And also, I suppose, we've seen the Eyre Peninsula as well. So.
And a scenic drive.
And a scenic drive, very scenic.
Compare that directly to Robe's scenic drive.
Yeah. Yeah, it was quite good. Quite good.
And then we went into 12 Apostles, a bit confusing because the car park is on the inland side of the road.
Yeah.
But
took us a long time to get there.
That's okay. And then went down, very busy, lots of tourists, and they were, I don't know. It reminded us the view was stunning. We took a photo and realised that probably the most time we've seen the 12 Apostles is either on a calendar or some kind of Australian NRMA or tourism ad.
Yeah.
But cool to see. Your first time. What was your impression?
They look like the flybys that they show when
the
helicopter takes a video, and I've seen it in an NRMA ad.
Okay,
it was cool. It was lovely. It was nice, but it was also we were around a lot of tourists.
Yeah, I think that was actually shocking for us a little bit of culture shock to be back in amongst people.
Yeah,
and immediately we felt
we got out of there quick smart.
Very much less adventurous being around the hordes of tourists.
Yeah.
So after, I think the next town, which I forget what it was, we took a left into the Otway National Park. And then from there we went, we kind of zigzagged in and out of the Otway National Park.
That was to get up to
I forget where we left it at the coast, but then we went up to Lavers Hill. Yeah. Really nice, windy riding roads, bitumen mostly.
Saw a koala.
We did. On the road. He was hopping, or not hopping, but...
just walking.
Kind of...
Crawling.
Wobbling across the road.
Yeah.
So we kind of ushered him off the road a bit before we left. And I think that we were discussing. I don't know what the main Australian animals are, but we've seen now kangaroo, emu, echidna, koala, heard kookaburras.
Yeah, well, missing a platypus.
We might look out for a platypus, I think.
Hopefully we'll see a platypus at some point. That'd be cool.
And then, so we went up to Lavers Hill and then back down to Apollo Bay, then back up to Forest. And then in our zigzagging, I guess we're in and out of bitumen twisties that were really nice riding roads into then dirt roads, really narrow dirt roads, onto some logging tracks with logging trucks coming the other way around pretty blind 1.2 lane kind of roads. So we took it pretty easy around that. But beautiful big trees, lots of kind of foliage, ferns around. You probably now can't see the ferns behind us, but lots of ferns, lots of kind of moss on the trees.
Definitely feel like we're on the East Coast now. Like, there is surplus water. There is foliage.
And then we'd planned on we booked a national parks campsite kind of 15 minutes out of Lorne called Big Hill Camp.
Sure.
But we actually met a guy at Lavers Hill on a KTM 690, and he pointed out a track to us called the Newcomb Spur track, which would be closed in winter. He's open now, and he said it was pretty easy going. So we decided to divert onto that. Really, it's just a fire road in amongst these big gums, lots of ferns, a few rutted out kind of sections and decent sized hills.
Yeah, steep climbs,
bit
and
of a boggy hole that we had to get through.
Yeah, my ears popped on one of those descents. Like, it was huge coming down into this campsite. Significant elevation decrease.
And we opted for this campsite because it had on the map a creek running near it, and we thought, it'd be cool if there was an opportunity to swim, not like our other campsite we were planning to come to. And it's really just a clearing at the bottom of a hill, goat track camp. Very unofficial, not much here. There's another couple camped.
Coming around to it. Good on you, buddy.
Thank you. No more of that. Thank you. No. And we'll end it there, folks. So we're going to spend the night here. I think we're going to
together.
Very separate tents. I can't lock my tent, unfortunately.
Mine's broken.
Good to know. I think we're going to risk it tonight, no fly, and see how much dew there is. We're in a constant battle between.
I've been pretty good so far.
It's a constant battle of us wanting to admire the stars, but then being scared we're going to wake up in a just pool of dew in the tent. So we've put a fly on every single night. I think this.
I haven't.
Tonight we're
2 nights I've gone without. Flinders twice, and another night, but I can't remember what it was.
Okay.
Bill Bunny Dunes, I bailed out halfway through the night.
That one doesn't count.
Before the rain hit me. But we might put the fly on tonight, not because of dew, but because of temperature. I think it's going to get quite cold in here.
It was actually cold riding today. We were really top of. I think it was meant
dressed
to be
almost as we are now.
Yeah, I had
under all of our protective gear.
I had a thermal on all day and a buff. All the vents zipped up, and it got down to 16 degrees at some points in the valleys. Otherwise, maybe it hovered around 19 degrees most of the day. So really lovely. I mean, just a good day. Good temperature for riding. Really nice roads. Good dirt tracks, and then we did some exploring at the end of the day. So that's nice.
Good day.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Cool. No, tomorrow we are headed. We'll head back on the tracks out to Lorne. Hopefully catch the ferry if we get our timings right. From Queenscliff to Sorrento, and then head across and start make our way, or at least kind of edge into the high country for the start of that league, which I'm really excited about. And go from there, kind of on the countdown. Well, we're not. We're just enjoying it as we go, but the days are numbered, sadly. And tonight, I'm excited. Zeb went to the shops for dinner, unsupervised, which is always a concern, especially if he's hungry.
I was hungry.
You've prepared a laksa for this evening, which I'm yet to see.
And 2 other meals, just in case the laksa
and a few backup meals in case there was continued to be hungry. Did you buy chocolate?
No, I didn't.
Oh, shame. But we did in Apollo Bay get a couple of beers.
None of them are punctured. All of them made it.
Well done. You stayed upright all day.
I did all day. Woohoo! Second day of the tour.
We had a hankering for a brown beer, and we couldn't find it. Or you couldn't find any. So Apollo Bay, sort that out, please.
They had some like Guinness and Kilkenny, but they were in bottles.
No reason. Yeah, shame. All right. well, I think that's it for tonight.
Good night.
Woohoo! We turned off the main drag. We're now going to find some dirt. Yum, 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 yum. Gobble this up. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh, gosh. Doesn't want to gobble it up anymore. He's had enough. Doesn't like dirt. Alright, we're on a quest to find Newcomb's Spur track, getting us to our campsite in the broad vicinity of, well, we're in Otway National Park on the lawn end. This is just the entry trail. I think this is kind of right on the national park boundary. The guy on a 690 told us it was a piece of cake. Hopefully his judgment is better than the four drivers. Sand. Now I feel like I hate this stuff. I got used to sand. Alright.